She has a big nose. She has a big leg. She has a big boobs. Her boobs are too big. She has a finger looking nipples. She only has nipples. He has K leg. She has K leg. That man with a big stomach. That man with bad leg. That man with bow leg. That baby with big lips. That baby with big ears. That child, that lady, my next neighbor with that my next neighbor now. Yes, that my next neighbor with fat lips. I mean, we say that a lot. We body shame. We do all kinds of negative comments about people's body image and appearance. Why? Why do we do it? And why do we have to continue? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela. If you are watching me for the first time, thank you for watching. Please kindly like and comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Then if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. Appreciate. Please share this video to other people to learn from it, and also comment. Yes, today's video is about body shaming, and this particular topic is something that is very dear to me, as in it's paining me. It's paining me because I've experienced it a lot of times. Although I've overcome it, I don't care, I don't mind whatever anybody says about me now, but it is becoming rampant these days. Body shaming is becoming a thing that is almost becoming normal, and it shouldn't be. We should stop it already, as in we should stop it. Let's stop body shaming people. The funniest part is that people also body shame themselves. Yes, I've seen people body shame themselves on social media. Even I've seen people body shame themselves not only on social media but even offline. They just say, you know this my lips now is too big, this my hand now, this my that. I'm like, I mean, why do we have to continue? Because you are spoiling your self-esteem. You are damaging other people's self-esteem when you do that to them, and you don't know what can come out of it at the end of the day. So we should stop body shaming already. The other day on social media, I saw someone making a comment about her nose, that her nose was too big, and I zoomed and zoomed and zoomed. I was trying to check the nose. I'm like, this particular nose is big. What will you now say about my own nose? I was body shamed a lot of times, right from, let me say the one I can remember, right from primary school days. Right from secondary school days, I was body shamed. Even after that, university days, that made me restrict going out, talking to people, making friends, because I do not want to hear those comments anymore. So, but then as time went on, I developed the shock absorber. My self-esteem was not totally tampered with. I was able to brace up and tell myself that, I'm not going to allow people body shame me, and I'm going to allow that to affect my self-esteem. So because, I didn't create myself. God created me, and I'm a product of my parents. So if you want to have a perfect human being, which is not possible, if you want to have a perfect, figure and appearance, which I know is not possible, maybe you should look for what is not existing and get married to. But then that is the truth. So, people now select when and the kind of person they want to have a relationship with, because they don't want this to happen to their children. And say, for instance, people say, I have big head. My head is too big, so I cannot marry someone that has a big head. So if people that suitors keeps coming to them and they feel, no, this guy, his head is too big, we cannot eventually have children that will have so much head. Yeah, that's okay to do. In fact, I don't blame people that select or check body appearances when they want to get married. It's good. It's something that is good. But eventually when it happens that you have a kind of you have your body, your perfect body, and the features that you have in your body that God has given to you, you shouldn't make it a big deal. You shouldn't make it affect you and other people around you. And then you shouldn't turn it to something that will use to shame other people because somebody has this kind of future. It should already stop, because it affects people a lot. Yes, it affects people a lot. It makes people go into depression. People's self-esteem are being tampered with. People lose their self-esteem because they have been body shamed. People go into depression. People go into eating disorders. Take, for instance, someone that has been bullied, because body shaming is another form of bullying. Yes, it's another form of bullying. People have been bullied for being too thin. And so they start having eating disorders as a result of that. They hear it left, right, and center, from work, from family members, from their friends, from their relationship, their partners, family members, body shame them, and they can't handle it anymore. So they want to do something about it. But then when they are trying to do something about it, say for instance someone that has engaged in eating disorders because they want to add more weight, they become a shadow of themselves. At the end of the day, it's not working, because the truth is you cannot be something that you are not meant to be. If you are meant to be a fat person, to be chubby, it's not a bad thing. It's just for you to embrace what you are and who you are, and live life the way it should be, happy and fulfilled. So people engage in eating disorders. People engage in masturbation, yes, because of body shaming. People engage in drug abuse. They abuse drugs. They can't handle it. They start smoking and drinking and taking on other kinds of drugs because they just cannot take those comments. So people also commit suicide. We've seen people die because they've been body shamed, and then they because they couldn't handle it, they can't take it anymore. They'll just be like, what am I even doing here? I was created like this and I don't like it, and people have been social isolating me because of it. People are saying a lot of bad and negative comments about my features, so they take their life. They die. They commit suicide. So we should stop it, because it's affecting people a lot. The other day somebody posted a picture of herself, and people were commenting here and there. You are 2 days. Imagine your stature is not making you dance properly. Do we have to continue like this? No, because this is making people lose their life. This is making people lose their worth, their self-worth, their self-esteem. Their job is affected. They can't even go to work as they should. People resign because they can't handle body shaming from workers. From their colleagues at work. So it is something that should stop. Students in secondary schools, in tertiary institutions, drop out of university, drop out of secondary school and primary school because they are being body shamed. So this is telling and sending a message to our educational institutions to shun and neglect people who make comments. Sometimes teachers make comments about students' body images. Yes, teachers say it a lot in class, especially in secondary schools or primary schools, and they will say this about the students a lot of times, and you don't know what you are doing to that child. So the child will have poor grade at the end of the day. That's why some people have poor grade. It's not that they don't have the brain. It's because once your self-esteem is being tampered with, you can't continue. You can't cope with other things about yourself, about life. It affects other things about you. So people have poor grades because they're being body shamed. That's what preoccupies their mind instead of studying and reading their books. That's what preoccupies their mind. So it takes a lot of things away from them. So people drop out of school because they can't take it anymore. They go to another school. They find out that it still continues. They try to cope with it, but it's not working. So parents should help children that have been bullied because of their body images from school, from their friends. If it's becoming too much, if you can talk to people that body shame your child, talk to them, face them and talk to them. And it's not like you talk to them in a way that you be confrontational about it. It's just about saying it politely, saying those comments politely and walking away, and help your child to embrace their body image, help your child to embrace what they are, what their body features is. And that is just it. It's just about recurrent and frequent talking about it, So body shaming has cost people a lot of things, and it's something that should stop. So my own body shaming journey started from my secondary school days. I was being body shamed about my nose. Yes, my nose they said my nose is too big and this and that and that. At first, it got to me, but I don't know. I think I'm really grateful for the kind of person I am, and I'm becoming. It affected me, but it didn't take a long time for me to work on it. So once you make any kind of negative comment about my nose, I'll just tell the person, thank you. Since you can create another nose for me now, make one for me, that the one that you like, make it for me. Then the next person that makes such comments about me should keep making nose for me, so that I can be changing my nose now. Thank you. Yeah, so I was body shamed, but I was able to handle it on my own. Once you make those comments, I'll just smile, because the truth is, I've been created beautifully and wonderfully by my creator, and there's nothing I can do about it. It pleases my creator to create me this way, and so I've accepted myself, and I'm living life, and I'm happy, and nobody can body shame me anymore. Except if I just want to make joke about it myself. But no, you can't come and body shaming me. It's not possible. Like, I won't take it. I'll reply you politely, but it will stop. So, and then it continued onto my university days. Then friendships, relationship, it affected me in that way, but I didn't give up. Once you make comments about my nose, I won't say I'm not going to be your friend anymore, but I'll just answer you. And if you continue, I'll just, give you space. Yes, I'll give you space, because I don't want to hear it. So that was what I continued to do. And today I'm fine. In fact, you can't make comments about my nose anymore, because I have my nose and I'm breathing through it. Yes, I'm breathing perfectly. I'm living healthy, so my nose is my nose. My nose is my nose. Yeah, so we should stop body shaming. I know someone that was body shamed about being too tiny. Don't you eat? So this person went on eating disorder, became so addicted to that particular disorder. The person kept on, eating and eating and eating and eating and eating and eating till today. Nothing changed. The person is still what she is. She's still the person she is. Nothing has changed. So right now, she has embraced herself. She has accepted what she is, and she's living life. So please, in one way or the other, we should stop body shaming people. Stop it, especially on social media. We should stop it. And if you are being body shamed on social media, please, the solution is do selective listening, selective hearing, selective viewing. Once somebody is making a comment about your body features, if you want to reply the person, you can. And if you don't want to, just ignore. It's as simple as that. Ignore. So how do people overcome and manage body shaming wherever and however? One of it is, first of all, accepting yourself, embracing yourself as who you are, embracing your body features as who you are. That is just it. Because once that is being managed in that particular way, then other things are just secondary. are not that important anymore. Once you accept the fact that this is me and I cannot change it. Yes, do you know that people who couldn't handle body shaming went into doing these plastic surgeries and all kind of surgeries that they do? And you know what that could cause. Yes, you know what. We've seen them now. You've seen them on social media. People who go to do all kinds of replacements of their body features and all that. In fact, I don't want to mention names, but we know that people do it. But by the time they do it, you notice that they come back to become something else, and you'll be like, who is this? The person becomes probably, should I say, worse than they were. So it's better to accept yourself, accept it, and live life, and that's just it. And so if you're being body shamed on social media, in school, if you can just reply politely, just tell them, well, this is me, I cannot change who I am, I have accepted myself, and because I can't create myself, God created me, and so I've accepted myself the way I am. You answer depending on the person politely and walk away, and if you cannot answer, just ignore them. You can just smile. Once they make those comments about your body features, you can just smile and just move on, ignore and walk away. And so if it's becoming too much and you cannot handle it, you can actually, talk to your friends that accept you, those ones that accept you. Talk to your family members, talk to your parents, talk to a significant other, someone you are comfortable with talking to, and then hear what the person has to say. But first of all, accept yourself. Accept and embrace who you are, what your body features are. If you have a flat bum, accept it. Don't let people, push you to doing what you don't want to do or what you don't like, what you don't be proud of doing at the end of the day. So don't let people push you into, becoming something that you're not supposed to be. You understand? You understand? So in terms of body shaming, I can relate, and I have moved on. I've overcome it, and I have moved on. Yeah, so we should also do the same. And please, most importantly, I know I've body shamed people sometimes. Yes, unconsciously I have. And I know one way or the other, even we have done it, and we wouldn't, at the end of the day, we don't like that we did it. But we can actually deliberately start working on stop body shaming people and, leave them for who they are. If you want to make comments, first of all, think, then just stop. Don't do it. Yes, don't do it. So don't body shame. Let's stop body shaming. And if you body shame yourself, stop it as well, because once you body shame yourself and somebody body shames you, you won't like it, because it will not become something that's the only thing you hear, and you start thinking of, this is becoming a regular comment I hear, and so I should work on it, I should do something about it. Then you go and do something that you won't be proud of. So stop body shaming at all. I've stopped it. I've stopped body shaming people, and if it comes to my mind to do it, I just tell myself, no, stop it, don't do it. So we want to help people live a healthy mental health. Please stop body shaming. Stop body shaming, because it makes people feel less of themselves. It makes them unproductive at work, in their life, in their relationship. It affects them. So please, let's stop body shaming, because it can lead to depression, and it can lead to people committing suicide. So please, if you cannot handle it on your own, you can seek for professional help. Talk to a psychologist, talk to a professional to help you handle it on the journey to becoming, accepting your body the way it is. And if you've been body shamed, and if there's another way that you overcame your body shaming, being body shamed, kindly let's hear your comments. Let's hear what you have to say about it. Body shaming is becoming rampant, and it should stop. It should really, really stop, because it's affecting our younger ones. It's affecting people a lot. And if it continues and it doesn't stop, and if a child doesn't see who to help them to manage body shaming, they grow up losing their self-esteem, and they grow up becoming something they're not proud of. It makes them unproductive. It makes them unhappy. They keep, going into depression and coming out of it, and it's not something that should continue. Thank you for watching this video. Please, if you've learned something, let's learn from you too. Kindly subscribe, share, like, and comment. Let's hear your comments. Please, I implore you to subscribe and share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and bye for now.